on the occasion of the Feast of Saint Ignatius of Loyola. A doctor in London releases a song album in memory of a Jesuit priest from undivided Bihar. Introducing Dr. Ranjit Shale, who grew up in Patna and studied in St. Xavier's School.
I joined a boarding school in the class 2, and the boarding school had music as one of its subjects. So music was introduced to me quite early. And then of course we had the daily church services, which included 3-4 songs. So singing was a daily routine for me. One of the hostel prefects, he wanted to develop a band. So he called me for this and encouraged me to learn the guitar.
गाऊं बढ़ाए मैं तेरी, कह दूं तुम्हारी खुशियाँ रे, गाऊं बढ़ाए। खुशियों में प्यारे हो तुम, दुखी मन के दिलासा हो तुम।
These songs of praise, in the Hindi language, are in memory of Ranjit's brother, Jesuit father, Pradeep Shale, who served in the Hazaribagh Jesuit province. He passed away in October 2017.
जिंदगी के सफर में गुजर जाते हैं जो मकाम, वो फिर नहीं आते, वो फिर नहीं आते।
Father Pradeep, my own brother who was a Jesuit, that was a big influence. And I could see how he was a family man on one hand, an administrator, a leader on the other hand, and how he mixed with the society right from the common man to the people on top. He was successful in his communication and in developing his school and the people around him. So he was one of the big influences for me. Faith and religion is a way of life. The way we live, what we believe is our faith. And in faith, we express ourselves. We express our love, our gratitude. And that expression is in words, in writing, in song and dancing. So one form of expression is music. Music is an important component of faith.
मैं तेरी कह दूं तुम्हारी खुशियाँ री, गाऊं बड़ाई मैं तेरी कह दूं तुम्हारी खुशियाँ री, गाऊं बड़ाई।
I've been very fortunate to be associated with the Jesuit Society and their institutions. I did my schooling in a boarding school in Patna, St. Xavier's and St. Michael's, and pre-university in Ranchi before I went on to do a medical school. And I've been associated with the Jesuits and their activities throughout my life. One reason being my own brother being a priest. But even my parents were very closely associated with the activities of the Jesuit Society. And my grandparents, both maternal and paternal, they were choir masters and very close to the religious orders. These religious institutions, they have a sense of value that they inculcate in us. We develop not just as a person, just academics, but we develop as a whole. Academics, in sports, in music, and all cultural activities. I've tried to base most of the songs on some classical ragas, Hindustani ragas. So each one will have a different sort of a mood and a feel to it. And the song will depend on the lyrics, the music, the singer, and also the video picturization that goes with it.
तेरा घर छोड़ कहाँ जाऊंगा, तेरा घर छोड़ कहाँ जाऊंगा, तेरी मंजिल छोड़ कहाँ जाऊंगा, तेरी मंजिल छोड़ कहाँ जाऊंगा, तेरा घर छोड़ कहाँ जाऊंगा, तेरा घर छोड़ कहाँ जाऊंगा।
Jesuit teaching is a very holistic approach. So it's just not academics, but also sports and music. So right through our curriculum or all the St. Xavier's schools and colleges, music plays an important part in our lives. So I'm sure that just as music influences all of us, all the students, it does have some influence in the Jesuit vocation also.
वंदना करते हैं हम, वंदना करते हैं हम, वंदना करते हैं हम, वंदना करते हैं हम। हृदय को तेरे सामने ला कर रखते हैं हम, हृदय को तेरे सामने ला कर रखते हैं हम, वंदना करते हैं हम, वंदना करते हैं हम।
In the school days, it was the American Jesuits who came from America to Patna Diocese, and they sort of always made me feel that I should, on the one hand, work for the underprivileged, be with the underprivileged, and at the same time also, I should also have a knowledge and experience of the world at large. And one big man, one tall figure I remember is Father Gordon Murphy, one of the principals in my time. And his closing statement after each assembly, it always rings on my head. He used to say, "A word to the wise is sufficient."
जग में समाया है, तेरा रंग तेरा रूप जग में समाया है।
सारा प्यार तुम्हारा मुझ में समाया है, सारा प्यार तुम्हारा मुझ में समाया है। तेरा रंग तेरा रूप जग में समाया है।
I did my medical school in Bangalore, St. John's Medical College. So I was influenced by the South Indian community, and I also happened to marry a Malayali. So my friend circle and my wife's connection with Kerala encouraged me to do the Malayalam version of my songs, and it worked well.
ये दिल ये घर तुम्हारे लिए है, ये दिल ये घर तुम्हारे लिए है, मेरी जिंदगी भी तुम्हारे लिए है, मेरी जिंदगी भी तुम्हारे लिए है। ये दिल ये घर तुम्हारे लिए है। कहीं हो चैन मुझे नहीं आए। तुम जो नहीं हो दूर कहीं हो चैन मुझे नहीं आए। मेरे पास हो जब साथ हो, न गिला है ना शिकवा मुझे। मेरे पास हो जब साथ हो, न गिला है ना शिकवा मुझे, न गिला है ना शिकवा मुझे। मेरे मन को मिल गया है जो भी मांगा है तुझी से, मेरे मन को मिल गया।